Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I have been living with my roommate Layla for about 10 months. We have a 2-year lease, so I really want to fix this so we're not miserable for the next year. And to start, I need to see if I'm in the wrong. Layla started dating Kyle about 6 months ago. Kyle has severe food allergies to shellfish, nuts and soy, as well as a lot more of mild and moderate allergies. I use nuts and soy a lot in my cooking and some occasional shrimp. At first, Layla would tell me that Kyle was coming over and I would just adjust whatever I was planning on making if it was something that would be aerosolized, mostly nuts. And this was fine. He's never had any reactions at our apartment from my food. But it slowly escalated and now they want me to not keep any ingredient in the apartment that could cause him anaphylaxis, even if I'm not actively eating or cooking it while he's over. I've refused and they've both pushed back a lot on it, and I snapped a little and told them I don't care about his allergies. I can accommodate him to an extent, but I don't care if the contents of my cabinet make him feel uncomfortable. He doesn't need to be near my things at all. They're being very dramatic and insisting I'm gonna kill him with my selfishness by having closed jar of nuts in the kitchen I pay to use. But I'm not going to have my diet restricted by someone who doesn't even live here. Layla isn't speaking to me at all right now, and I feel a little bad now because I do understand how serious allergies are, but I also think they're overextending boundaries by telling me what I can or can't eat when he's not even here. What's wrong with Layla and Kyle? Like, girl, Layla, your boyfriend does not even live here and you're telling your roommate to not eat any of the things that he's allergic to? Well, that's selfish of you. How dare you call someone else selfish when you and your boyfriend are the selfish ones? That's crazy. So you're telling me if my friend is allergic to nuts, I can't have any nuts in my house when she comes over? Like, if she's gonna eat anything, obviously I'm not gonna give her nuts. Right? I'm so confused, seriously. Like, Layla should be the one moving out because, you know, if your boyfriend is allergic to so many things, then you live with him. You know? Crazy. Like, if he has so many allergies, then he shouldn't even be taking the risk to go out. Alright, if he's so concerned about his allergies, then stop coming over. Like, why are you getting someone to compromise for you when you're not doing anything for them? Jeez, are these selfish people. My nephews both graduated from high school this morning and I wanted to sit up front, so I camped out a bit in front of the entrance. I brought my folding camping chair and my headphones to listen to my show. About 40 minutes before the school would let us inside, a pregnant woman got next to me since somebody let her in line. I assume her partner. She asked me within 5 minutes politely, admittedly, if she could have my chair as she was going to have trouble standing the whole time. I said no, sorry, I need it more, bad feet and knees, and went back to my things. She asked me again within 2 minutes and the answer was the same. She, however, got a little mad at me and said that she was going to be struggling the whole time and asked her partner to tell me. He asked me himself politely and I again responded that sorry, but I need it more, and suggested she could wait in her car or just sit on the ground. At this point, the husband directly called me an asshole but left me alone. I actually don't think this person was wrong though, because it's not like they're in the public transport where seats are provided. You know, this person literally brought their own seat to sit down because they have bad feet and knees and they came prepared, so why can't the pregnant lady come prepared too? Like, if you know you're going to be waiting for so long, you should have came prepared. But if this person had nothing wrong with them and refused to give the pregnant lady the seat, then that's a bit mean, you know. But this person needs it, so yeah. Oh my god, like, if the husband really wanted her to sit somewhere, then she can sit on his knees or something. You know, she can sit on him. My family and family friends were abroad at a hotel resort. I don't like shirtless pictures of me being taken. This holiday, I was pretty much allowed to do my own thing. That was mainly sleep, eat, and enjoy the pool. To that end, my days only ever overlap with family and family friends in the evenings. One night, halfway through the holiday, during dinner, I told them that I would come with them to the beach. The beach was a 10-minute walk away. I specifically said no photos at the beach, and they agreed to this. At this point also, it's been a fact for years that I don't like my photo being taken. It's nothing new. Skip to next day, we are walking to the beach and I remind them, please don't take any photos of me. At the beach, all is well with the world. I decide to put sunscreen on, and to do this, I take off my top. Then once done, I go for a swim in the sea. I didn't put my top back to swim because I didn't want it to get wet. I'm swimming and my dad takes pictures of me without my consent. I shake my head, put my arms up and tell him to stop, But he continues and smiles while doing so. I then start to confront him. Why did you do that? I specifically asked you not to. Then he goes all defensive. You're my son. I can take pictures of you if I want. I later sneak onto his phone and delete the pictures myself, and he gets even more annoyed. Also, for anyone wondering, if he had asked me if he could take a photo, I would have put my shirt back on and let him. I understand that he wanted to take a picture of me to commemorate the time at the beach, and that's cool. But he done the one thing I asked him not to, and I know these photos go on Facebook, and that's my exact fear. I don't need a shirtless photo being seen by all of my extended family and friends. There's also the part where I know changing and accessing things on people's phone is not cool, but I know he wasn't going to delete the picture, so they just don't want the pictures being uploaded online, which is fair. That's fine. Because I'd be the same, honestly. Like, if people take a freaking ugly picture of me when I was a kid and post it online, I would not like it either. Like, if someone is insecure of their own body as a teen or as a kid and asks their parents to not take pictures of them, their parents should respect them and not upload it onto Facebook. Seriously, that's just a no-no thing to do. I feel like, you know, you should always ask your kids before you upload something. But yeah, because this person has already asked his parents or his dad to not take pictures of him, his parents should have respected that, because that's what he asked of you. You know, the only thing, he just wants to enjoy his time and not get worried about his body and stuff like that. Jeez. My father and his fiance have been together for about 6 years now. When they first got together, I, 17 at the time, was still living at home. She moved in about a month into their relationship, and I didn't have a problem with her at first until she tried to actually mother me. I'm not talking about giving advice or being a supportive role model, more like giving me a 9 p.m. curfew. I live in a rural town, so that's a joke. And cleaning up after her dog has an accident. Every time I'd bring it up to my dad, he'd just say, just try for me. Needless to say, I moved out soon after. Good. That's crazy. The dad let her move in only 1 month after getting to know her? What the heck? Fast forward to a week ago, my dad invites me over for dinner, out of nowhere as we haven't spoken in quite some time. I hesitantly accept and spend the following few days trying to prepare myself for what they're going to say. I show up that night, bottle of wine in hand, anxious out of my mind. The night goes on for a few hours, us exchanging small talk, until I can't take it anymore and ask why they invited me. My dad said that they were getting married and wanted me to be his best man. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed hard. This turned into the fiance crying because she thinks that I don't like her, and I told her she was correct. It should also be said that given the option between me or his fiance, my dad would choose her in a heartbeat. For example, I went on a 2-day camping trip. I had a spot in the garage for my car when I left. She had it when I got back until I moved out. And I really only care about that because hail damage. She comes from a very Christian family, and if her parents found out about the situation I've heard, she'd be essentially shunned. So I guess the biggest thing is her keeping us a secret. She expects us to just accept her into the family, and I guess her assumptions were somewhat correct. But how can she expect that when she doesn't think we're worth of her family? She knows she's doing something wrong, yet she wants us to play along like no one is getting hurt. However, at this point, I guess that one thing could have changed. I didn't ask at dinner. Wow. Jeez. The dad is 58 and the fiance is 30 and this person is 17. So the age gap is like not that big for this person and the fiance. Like, I don't think I'd be able to accept that. Like, holy man. I'm just shook that the dad let her move in after a month together. You don't even know that person. How? Like, the dad literally didn't even care about his own son living with him, you know? Wow. He was just like, okay, you're gonna have a new mum, yay. I don't care if you like it or not, but she's moving in. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.